streaming. Random. Boom. Good. Channel. Copy. I stream every day, same time, at resist 0. Hello top chatter, yo-ho, hey yeah. I already changed to live chat. And then we also do the chat overlay, of course. Good. Let's get some things going here. Don't have much time. File, open recent, Vampire Survivors clone. Gotta keep going on this. Otherwise it won't finish, or I won't, yeah, finish. Okay, so I think I wanna do weapons today. Not sure if I can still change that. No, I didn't wanna do that. God, I hate how slow Twitch is. Look at this. I hate how it's so slow. New weapons. Adding new weapons. Save. Okay. Let's also open the Atlas. Okay, so last time we added this and this. So what should this guy have? Maybe he's a mage? He should have some sort of mage type icon. Maybe a ring would be cool. An italic ring. Or a bluish ring. Let's get some inspiration. Ring pixel art. Does look cool. I like this, but flipped. I want this to be on top. 32 by 32. This looks good. 8-bit. Holy shit, that's huge. Okay, let me see. I need to... Wait, maybe I just draw the exact ring first. Oops. Hello, hey Jeek. Hello there. Welcome back. I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I had an accident happen on stream and yeah, that put me out. I had to take care of that first before I could stream on YouTube. Kinda sucked. Are you okay, bro? Yeah, I am. I am okay. It's all good. It's all solved now. Nothing, I think, to worry about. I think I made a mistake here. Maybe that's supposed to be one higher. Yo, hey Ollie. Hello there. How's your health, bro? Health is getting good. Much better than before. Thank God. It was an annoying and tough time, the corona issue. But it's gone now. I have corona right now. Oh, really? Ollie? And what do you have? What symptoms? Yeah, all of them. Like, for example, fever? Or what? Am I stealing too much on this? Nah, that should be fine, right? That should be okay. That's looking good. This is gonna be a new weapon, this ring. And it has to do something. Maybe some sort of chain lighting or something. I'm thinking about chain lighting. Fieber, Schüttelfrost, Kopfschmerzen, Halsschmerzen, Gliederschmerzen, no taste anymore, but it's going to be better since Sunday. Perfect pixel copy? What do you mean? I've not copied anything, bro. What do you mean? What are you talking about? There's no copy. Huh? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't see anything. I've literally no clue. Fuck, I think this part is too bright. Or it needs to be a different color. Otherwise there's no contrast between this. Maybe a green? Green does not fit either. Green is terrible. That might work. But only if I add in some shadow. I think that's okay. The ring looks good enough. That looks weird. No, what I had before was better. It's not perfect, but it looks good enough. Okay, what about this? Hey, Haskas, my man. Welcome, bro. I'm making a ring right now. A ring of power. Oh man, that looks cool. And maybe one tiny right spot. Okay, that is a nice ring. Hmm. A way to make... Maybe make this ring thicker. A 1. I think that fits much better. Powerful one. Yeah, okay, so what does this ring do? What type of effect? Wait, what is this ring doing? Like damage-wise or something? Hmm? Killing all enemies every second? No. What about... I'm thinking about a red beam. I'm thinking about some sort of red beam that we can stretch. A red beam in this color. Something like... I don't know. Maybe not a red beam. Maybe just a red fireball. Is there a chance to write a function that loads sprite parameters from a text file? For easier graphical modding of the game without recompilation, can only be for debug mode. We could think about that. I can think about that and maybe we can add that in the future. Yeah, why not? How do I write that down so I don't forget this? Should I make a new file here? How about this? Is Vampire Survivors OS? What do you mean by OS? Or maybe we make a fireball that flies. Thanks. Open source? Or how do you edit that game? No, I'm making a Vampire Survivors game. I'm literally making it in C++. I'm not editing it. That's what we currently have. You could choose between 3 heroes. And then you can start playing. And you can level up. I'm making it for fun. Oh, I thought we were doing that Cakez game. Yeah, I am. I am making Cakez. This is just a thing that I do for fun. On YouTube. I literally was programming on... I was programming my game today for 4 hours. I made a new sidebar. And I'm right now I'm just making this for fun. Yeah. And I'm working on a new skill. I'm thinking about what type of skill I could do now. And I'm thinking about maybe a fireball that flies into directions. Or maybe a small fireball that goes bigger as you level up. Like something... I don't know. A red lens that follows the mouse cursor. I don't know. I don't know about following the mouse cursor. Because it has to be like an active skill. What is the internal of like a fireball? Is it bright or is it dark? Maybe a fireball has bright and dark spots. Maybe bright spots on the outside. This doesn't look bright. Maybe like a magma ball. Where I have a highlight here. Maybe not as big. Bruh, I don't know. Supposed to be round. Not like this. Not like this. Dude, I don't know. I literally hate fireballs. Look at this stuff. Does anything look appealing to you? Nothing really. Looks boring. Mario Fireball. It's literally difficult to do. Also, wait. Okay. Drawing a fireball, I think it's hard actually. Yeah. Well, how about the following? I have a better idea. How about this? No. Ah! I hate fireballs! I can't! I just can't do fireballs! Oh my god! Fuck! I think it's because I don't have proper shades of red for this. Get over here! Thank you for following on Twitch, bro. I just don't know how people do this. I have no fucking clue how people do that. No. Drawing a fireball, you could draw it in higher resolution and scale down. Does it change the direction when it's flying? Schweif. It's not so good, I think. Do a snow fireball and dark matter ball. I'm thinking about the following. This is going to be like some sort of meteor. Fuck, man. I just don't know how to draw fireballs. Fuck, man. Send the sample on Discord. Okay. I'll look at that in a second. I just don't have a color that works here. I literally don't. This is the only thing that works. After this red, there is nothing that I can use. Is streaming on YouTube better than on Twitch? No, it's not. The chat experience on YouTube is not very good. Making a bot for YouTube is also kind of annoying. You literally have to do the following. Wow. Yeah, that looks cool. Do you have Twitch partnership? No, I'm affiliated on Twitch, but I'm getting close to a partnership on Twitch. The only thing I'm missing is the concurrent viewers. And lately I have been getting up to 50 viewers. It looks like about 50 is the average, I think. So I'm 25 off because you need 75 concurrent viewers to become a partner on Twitch. But I do not get anything from YouTube right now, nor do they do anything to help me out. So there's no reason for me to go to YouTube. And the worst of all is that the chat experience is terrible. Like, for example, yes, you have an icon here, but what you have on Twitch is, you can see this on the screen in the bottom here, right? Over here, you can see this here. You don't have any icons next to your name. You only have your profile picture. There's no special icons like a subscriber icon or maybe there is, but in my channel there is not, like a partner icon or something. You'll make it with consistency? Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I will make that at some point, I'm pretty sure. I'm not worried about that, no. But I don't want to, you know, cut that out right now. Meaning I don't want to. So the reason why I drew this, by the way, guys, is so that I... Can you even get partnered? Yes, I can get partnered. if I want to. Why shouldn't I be able to get partnered? The only thing that's missing is concurrent viewers. That's everything. You're worried about what? I'm worried. No, I would lose my affiliate status on Twitch if I were to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Bro, do you know how to improve Unreal Engine? No, sadly, I have no experience with Unreal Engine. I never used it. No experience here, bro. Okay, so if we do this, then I want this to explode in a pool of magma. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's try that. This is how big I want this to be. So like streaming on YouTube and Twitch as an affiliate isn't really allowed, so you are not sure about the partner thing. No, on partner, as a partner, you are also, there's no way as a partner will be able to stream on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. As a partner and as an affiliate, you can stream exclusively to Twitch or exclusively to YouTube. Bro, how you make your own engine, bro? Like how you learn? I program every day. That's how I make my own engine. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that. What do you gain by being partnered? I don't think I gain much. Probably the only thing I gain would be a suggestion that I run ads like 3 minutes an hour or something, and then they give me money for that. I think that's the only thing I will gain as a partner. More money and badge. No, I think literally the only thing I will gain is that thing. Like they will offer me money. You get more money from subs, etc. I don't know if that's gonna. I already get the normal amount, I think. It just doesn't work out, man. I figured what it would allow you to do is run ads. I can already run ads. I just have not been running ads. You know. The only thing I have to run is either pre-roll or mid-roll ads, and I've been using pre-roll ads, so the action is not being interrupted. Which books to learn how to make an engine? I did not read any books. I just sat down and tried to program. And whenever I had a problem, I googled the problem. Bro. You don't really need a book. As is starting to look what I want, like what I want. What is this pixel art for? I have decided on what type of skill I want to do, which is going to be a magma field that is being dropped every couple of seconds by this ring. And this guy is going to use it. He's going to drop a magma field that when enemies walk into, they get damage. Or they take damage. That's the idea. And so right now I'm trying to create a magma ground-ish effect. You know. Trying to create something like that. Because I'm too stupid to make a fireball. And even though Haskas linked me one that looks awesome, I'm too stupid for that. Because I'm a dumbass. But Haskas, thank you very much for trying. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Oh, I can't make it perfect, can I? Fucking hell. Oh damn, you just don't get paid as much for them scams? Yeah, you just get paid half. You get about paid half. That's nice, bro. Do you have a computer science degree? I do, yeah. If you think that helped me do this, no. That did not help me do what I'm doing right now. That's just me learning. So don't confuse that I have a computer science degree with me being able to do this, because I literally was not able to do this after I was done with my computer science degree, which is the reason why I started doing this on my own. What canvas size is your game sprites? I've been trying to work around a 48 by 48 or 16 by 16, depending. Like 48 for characters, 16 by 16 for items, and then like working around that. Like I have some 64 by 64 enemies, but this guy currently is not in effect. Yeah. And then for enemies, I try to, like, I don't know, base them based off the characters. And currently, I'm scaling pixel art by 2 in the game. I think everything is times 2. Except for this is much bigger. This is like times 10 or something. But I think that's times 2. Everything you see is times 2. And they're wobbling because I'm not clamping to a fixed position. Yeah. Right now I'm just trying to make an effect. Trying to draw a magma effect. Kind of ish. Maybe I shouldn't take too long. There's supposed to be some sort of puddles. That looks good. I'm 20 years old right now. I have skills in web dev, but I'm having a problem getting a job. What is your advice? I mean, should I invest like 5 years in university to get a C# degree, or should I just keep searching for a job for no degree? It's interesting that you struggle finding a job as a web developer even without a degree, because web development is not that difficult. Or like everyone searches for web development or web developers. I shouldn't be saying that it's not that difficult, because it can be difficult. But everyone is searching for them. So if you literally can't find a job, because I live in a country that only cares about degrees, well, you could get yourself a degree if that's feasible for you, of course. And by feasible, I mean, do you have enough money to get yourself a degree? It's in North Africa, Tunisia. Oh, so they only look at these things there? That's kind of sad. Your art style looks pretty interesting, to be honest. I love the style. Thank you. What is your game about? It seems like an endless survival at first look. No, it's literally just taken... The idea is taken from Vampire Survivors, and I'm just trying to make a game like that for fun. If you've ever played Vampire Survivors, it's about that. Maybe like study on your own. Bro, I don't know where you're from, but because you don't have degrees, they won't pay you well. It costs $10K US for 5+ years. Oh my god, do you even have that money? Like, if you have that money, I would try to do it, but even then, like, you still have to learn for yourself. But again, I don't know exactly how it is in your country. Like, I have seen people get accepted that did not have a degree. But you do not need a degree, but that's in Germany. So that might be different in your country. I don't know. It also always depends on how much you know. Guys, am I spending too much time on this? I think I do. Should make this a bit faster now. Don't want to be spending too much time on just pixel art. I also want to do some programming. Don't send anything here. I have here my portfolio. I have like 4 projects. Mern. For me, I get a degree because I don't want employee to like pay me less. If you want to send cake, send it privately, lol. It's fine to send. YouTube will just filter it anyways. Mern equals to MongoDB access React Node.js. Express React Node.js. That looks like shit. Like that. Ah, fuck, man. It looks like shit too. Sorry. Well, it is like kind of a squashed. I don't know. It looks weird, but maybe it works out. That's more like database management. React Node.js. Why don't you just learn JavaScript or maybe TypeScript? Try to do something like that. Hey Radolf, my man. Good morning. Hey bro. One certification like for the big databases, etc. be worth more than a C# degree, might be about the same price but faster. Okay guys, we have a new skill effect, which is obviously not animated because fuck that, man. Fuck that, it already took way too long to draw. So we have a ring. We have a bunch of skill icons. That's not a bad stack. Your next steps should probably be to learn something like TypeScript if you're using JavaScript, or learn something like GraphQL if you already use TypeScript. Apply for an internship. Oh yeah! Why don't you apply for an internship? And then you could say, okay, well, and then you could show them if you're good. You could show them that you're good. And if you're not, you could show them that you are willing to learn. And then at some point they might accept you. Oopsie. X. What is this guy? What is this called? Morningstar? Morningstar. Ring. Yeah, I think internship is a good choice. I mean, if you have enough money to survive as an internship, then why not do that? Then you can gain experience. Even if you don't get accepted after that, right? Don't take an internship for like a year, but take an internship for like a couple of weeks, maybe like months at most. Don't care, bro. Just apply to everyone, like legit and good companies. Don't give any money, just willing to learn, show your ambition. Yeah. Yeah, show your ambition, show that you're willing to learn. That's mostly what everyone is looking for. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a degree or not, if you're not showing to learn. That you're willing to learn. True. I'm pretty sure that they will be convinced if you show them that you're willing to learn. Okay, what do we have? We have the circle, then we have the X, which is 48. Then we have the Morningstar, which is 48 plus 16. 10 is 58, 64. Then that is 80. Now we have a magma ring. All of that. And next we need to have the magma ball, which I suppose is 8 by 8. I hate how it is. I suppose it's fine. Magma ball. Sprite. I guess it's an effect. Magma ball. Where garlic is. Then we also have the other effect, which is magma puddle. Oops. Hope it goes well for you, man. Thanks, guys. Most internships last 2 to 3 months. Fuck being confused about our futures. Sucks. I fucking hate it. Yeah, that's true. My friend like high school, he sent the resume to everyone, like 100 companies. He got legit too good to give interviews. Try for trustable companies. Yeah, maybe you can leave if you don't really, if it's a terrible job, you can always leave, I suppose. True. Oops. Okay. So where's that positioned? 9648. Yeah, well, how would we do a text file or like some sort of file where we can put in the different positions, like this data here? Maybe it's supposed to be a JSON file. Magma puddle. Oh, wait. I literally did magma ball. Magma puddle is 0 as far as I remember. And then $176. And it is 48 by 48. Okay, so we have magma puddle, magma ball, and then we add in a new weapon, game data. That weapon ID would be weapon magma ring. All right. All right. I think it still should still work. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's level up real quick. We'll see when we level up. Okay, it still does work. Good. I'm going to university soon. I do the business diploma. Guys, I need to take a piss. You go to the bathroom. Next thing is to update the game. Enemy type, enemy type, enemy type, enemy type. Player add weapon. What's the game state look like? Max weapons. Player. What's the player look like? He has an array of weapons. Okay, good. Be right back real quick. Okay, bro. I'm back, guys. Already have an idea on what we can do. So, update weapon. No. Update weapon. Spawning system. Update damage number start. Update damage, update pickups. Update pickups and update enemies. Update player start, player movement. Player skills, there we go. Player weapon count. What does add weapon to player do? Add weapon. Player add weapon. We can't add infinite active weapons. Have some have to be passive effects. How do I know that the weapon is currently not active? Player skill start. For every weapon, we get a weapon and do time passed, and then we switch on the weapon ID. I don't understand. How does that work with... Oh, I see. It's based on the weapon count. So, okay. So it still works. Okay. Okay. Then over here we can do a case for weapon magma ring. And I think it adds a damaging area, but it depends if break or continue. It only adds a damaging area if... Wait, no, it's supposed to be adding an active weapon, isn't it? Bro, Cakez, have you... If you have like a big company, you will employ people, right? Dude, you're implying that I will have a big company. I don't know about the future, bro. I don't know if I will have a big company, but yeah, I will employ people if I ever have a big company, of course. But I don't think that will happen. Don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. I have no idea. I just want to make a game right now, you know? I want to make my tower defense game. I want to make it as good as possible. Shut up, it will. Active attack. Okay, so an active attack, what do we have? We have a position. And I also need a vec2 target position. That's what I was thinking about. I be a web developer for the websites. Jig will manage your money. Yeah, sure. Meaning he will take all of my money and then only give me like 1%. Like, Cakez, we just didn't make enough money this month, man, bro. Can't do anything. It's like, game's not good enough, bro. Gotta make a better game. And he's like taking like 90%. Sure, bro. So we need a target position and set. Do I set that on a random position? What are you most good at? Or what do you train to get better at? Like game design or art or UI, etc. I'm training everything. I don't know. I'm trying to get better at everything. That also includes marketing skill. Like literally today I worked on UI. For example. in my game. Wow. Wow. I worked on this sidebar right here. Because before I only had black bars. And I made it so that these are highlighted when... so we know which one we are selecting. Yeah, so that's what I made today in my game. And by the way, that's the same color palette as this one right here. Same color palette. I have started using that now for everything. Then I like it. Later on I might switch it, but for now I really like it. I'm just not good enough to make a color palette on my own. Dice of cringe. I am emo. What do you mean, bro? Whip skill cooldown. Okay, let's do skill cooldown is 1.0f. Looks pretty good, to be honest. Thank you. Very porg. See, if time passed, skill cooldown, then we add an active attack. Okay. Good. So every time there's time passed, I need to set the active attack position. Target position. Okay, so we need to get a target position on the active attack. W. No, wait, that's the weapon. AA.target position is... Oh, so we need to find a target position. I suppose it just targets the first enemy it finds. I'll try looking for the first enemy, or maybe a random enemy. Maybe it should target a random enemy. What do you guys think is the best idea to do? Maybe the one with the highest HP should be targeted? The orange's faces are pretty funny. Reminds me of some old parody kind of cartoons. I think it was called Annoying Orange Dies or something like that. How did you manage to load your color palette into a sprite? I had always searched for the palette in the Explorer when loading. Oh, that's quite simple. You click these three dashes right here. And then you do load palette. And I suppose that's not the entire picture. Well, first of all, you go to low spec, right? Over here, palette list, I suppose. Oh, when it loads. We'll look at this when it loads. Let's see if I made a mistake. I did not. Okay, so target position. We have a target position now. And then we break. Okay, so and if the skill cooldown is reached, we add the active attack. And then after that, we update the active attacks, which should happen after we have drawn the player. Active attacks, yeah. And that has another switch case. It has a case for whip and a case for weapon magma ring. And I really hope I can get this done today. So then the AA position plus equals AA target position times delta time. Wait, the vec2 direction. Let's see. Did it load? It load. So you pick a palette, right, Rudolph? How did you manage to load the oranges? Why is you stream on Twitch one day and YouTube the other day? I stream on Twitch every day. I'm emo. I literally stream on Twitch every single day at the same time. Literally 5 hours earlier, I started streaming on Twitch. I'm just streaming on YouTube right now for the in order to get the experience of streaming on YouTube, to see what it does to my YouTube channel, and to gather knowledge on what it means if I were to switch over to YouTube at some point. You know. Oh, I see. If you click on load palette, then it shows all your palettes. For me, there was only the default one. I had to navigate to the custom palettes. Well, and if you want to have a custom palette, you just where do you download? You download this as an image, 32 PNG image, and then it gives you this image. You just drag and drop that into a sprite, and then if you want, you can reorder these, or you could just, you know, add in the colors like that, right? And then once you have the palette that you want, you do save palette and store that somewhere. Like, for example, I have all my color palettes here. Right, so it's these 3 dots right here. And then you could also do the presets, which is those, the default ones. Pretty sure there's also an Sega here. Maybe not, I couldn't find it here, I think. Yeah, anyways, that's how you make a palette. How old were you when you first started game dev? Very old, man. Like, oh, not really. Like, my very first try at making a game or making a mod for a game was a mod for a game called Gothic 1. And that I was like, I don't know, 13 years old or 14 years old, but the only thing I got together was a stupid plane, like, you know, a plane that you could do in Blender. And then I tried putting a house on top of that plane. And I put that into the game, and I think I could run around on the plane around the house. That's all I could do. And that's when I stopped. That's like my first. Yeah, I didn't do anything for a long time in terms of that. I would mod games, but I would not write the mods. I would just use mods. And then I started to do some programming in Unity at some point, but that also failed. And but I really started to get going at the age of 28, I think. 28, 29. This is when it started. When I started to pick up Unity again, and I tried to make a game for myself, a 3D game. And then after 2 to 3 months of almost no progress, even though I was like programming literally every day, I started to get into C++. And from that point on, I have only made one rule, which was to program every day for at least a couple of minutes, at least, let's say 15 minutes or half an hour. And I tried following that rule. Sometimes I failed, but for the last, I think, 2 years almost, I stuck to programming every single day, and that's how I made progress. So yeah, I think like the last 3 years have been the most productive for me. And that only happened once I got into my first job, which was a web development job, and I noticed that I will not be doing this my entire life. Although I did not want to do this my entire life. So the only other option I saw was to program on the side next to my job. Like before the job. How old are you now? Now I'm 32. And so I currently have 2.5 years of C++ experience, or C experience. And that is daily experience. Almost daily. Like since when I started C++, I think I've only taken off 2 or 3 weeks. Collective days of time. Otherwise I sat down every day. And I think that's the number one thing that got me this far. Like even if I only made like a little bit of code today, that's still more code than I did yesterday. Direction is AA position, or AA target, position minus AA position. Then it's direction. Oh, we need to normalize that, huh? Plus equals direction times delta time times, I don't know, a very high speed. I think 200 is not enough. Should be 1,000 or something. So you learned more with discipline, even if you wanted or didn't want to do it, you still done it and forced yourself, right? In the beginning, yes. In the beginning, there was times where I didn't want to do something, yes. And I forced myself to do, like, it was like this. I was sitting there in front of the computer and I was like, I don't want to do it. And then I was like, okay, but I can at least do 10 minutes. And so I told myself, okay, I looked at the clock, 14:48, 10 minutes. And so I started programming, and then at 14:52, I was like, oh, 6 more minutes, okay. And so even though I wrote like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 lines of code, I still had this feeling that I made some amount of progress, and that these days were the best days, or like the worst best days, if that makes sense, because that carried me on, and that fueled, or that gave birth to motivation later down the road, because I was still working on it. And so if I had like a couple of these days in a row, then the next 5 days I was very productive because I got very motivated on continuing, because I was still connected to the project. It was still going. It was still alive. It wasn't dead because I stopped. Yeah. And then I had I had like a 2-week break once where I played Path of Exile exclusively, and I did not work on the game, and I felt so bad and sad that I had to continue working on it. But that was very far down the line already. That was like, I think, almost a year into programming on like the same project, which at that point was a 3D engine that I tried to do in C++, which I never finished, because that is too much work for a beginner. But I got so sad about it that I had to continue. And I did, and that was good. That's how I see life. We should not only depend on our passion, we should also love each other and interact with people that we love, people who care about us. Yeah, web dev is boring, but you can make a living with it. Yeah, I made a living with it. Oh, so you attempted 3D engine already at some point? Yeah, you want to see what I did? I might not be able to finish this coding part today, but I can show you what I did. That was my first engine. Like all of these folders they came from me starting to program like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, C++. All of these folders. Cakez maybe? That is like the old C++. I think it's Swift Cake. It's a Vulkan 3D engine where I can't do much, right? But that's what I have. Like you can look around by dragging the mouse. And I try to load in sponsor and I try to do some... If you can see here, I try to do some... Doesn't look very good. There is a tiny bit of shadow happening. I don't remember what exactly I'm doing, but there's a little bit of shadows happening. It's quite terrible because I have literally no idea what I'm doing, but there are shadows. Like tiny bit of shadows. And I think I also tried, what is that called? Also, what is this? There's some crazy stuff right there. Mouse move event, but for some reason it's completely fucked up. See, this is why you don't use a bunch of libraries. See what happens here? I literally, like, this is a library fest, this engine. It's like using so many fucking libraries, it's ridiculous. And I also have this particle system over here. That was like my first particle system right there, where I can edit a little bit. Like this was my first test as an UI. Doesn't look very good. See that? How the emit rate is being fucked up by the UI. Yeah, and then I think you can move it somewhere. Yeah, here. It's like, it's basically a slider that you can use in Unity. You know, like the inspector in Unity, something like that. Ada, hey, Rithul, Kamish, my man. Yeah, so that's like my first attempt. I also had normal maps enabled at some point, but they are gone right now, I think, or not. I don't know, maybe they are not. And I had, what is that shading called? Where something is highlighted very strongly. I don't remember what that is called again. But I also had that at some point. Yeah. But this is just you know, a house. Oh, and the biggest feature of this engine is that I can load this file from a GLTF file. Or I can load this mesh from a GLTF file, which is a format, a JSON format where you can load files from. Yeah. But this is old stuff, very old stuff, and it crashes, of course, when I close. Very old stuff. Specular, oh yeah, thanks for showing. Yeah, this is me like 2 years ago, literally 2 years ago. That was my skill level 2 years ago. Most of my game dev tests this year, when my laptop HDD crashed, I lost most of my game dev tests this year, so the repository would have been a good idea. I have a repository. This is on a repository. This is not, like, not everything in here is on a repository, but most of the things are somewhere saved in a repository. What are some tips you would give a beginner dev, advanced dev? Or some tips, tricks you would give yourself when you first started? Like, the number one tip is consistency, what I talked about. Like, do it every day, even if it's 10 minutes. Because motivation is not a cause. Or what is that? Motivation is not something that happens. Motivation is something you cause yourself. AFK, frohe Weihnachten, my man. Frohe Weihnachten. You're super cool. Motivation is something that you cause yourself by working. And it's not something that just happens to you. Yes, you can get motivated to do something, but actual motivation to do it every day is something that happens to you when you stick to something and you keep doing it. And so if you feel bad that you're not motivated today and you think you should be motivated, that's the wrong approach. So that would be the #1 thing. And then after that, I would just, in terms of coding, I would just say, code what you think is right and stop thinking about what others might think is the correct or the right way to do it. If you find a solution to your problem that you have right now and that solution works for you, then you have found the perfect solution for yourself. Until in the future, you maybe find a better solution. But sitting down and writing a bunch of stuff that could make your program a lot better without even actually writing any code, you will waste a lot of time. So I think the best advice is just write code, even if you think it might not be the perfect code. You can always make it better later. If it works, you have accomplished something and you feel good. If you sit down and you think about how to write the perfect piece of code, you're not making any progress, and that feels so utterly terrible that you might even quit. Because that happened to me multiple times. I would sit down and try to find the perfect solution while there was no perfect solution and I did not know all the details yet. So you will always be able to find a very simple, easy solution that you might not like perfectly, but that solution could be all you need. And then in the future, you will learn to make it better. And those are the two #1 things. Just try to do something and don't worry about making it perfect. Just make something. If you repeat like the same code 5 times, but it works for you, who cares? Right? Maybe then 2 months down the line, you see, oh, I could merge this into a for loop. Then you do it then. Who cares? It still works. It's better to start failing instead of trying to make it perfect and never starting. Yeah. Like program to fail. Exactly. Just try it out. See if it works. If it works, perfect. Oh, we don't have a point in Rect, really? Oh, we do. Okay, good. Sorry. Let's try if this is a good enough collision rect. Like for example, right here, I'm literally taking a rectangle that is 20 screen pixels by 20 screen pixels wide, right? So a very small rectangle, like you know how big 20 pixels on your screen are, right? And I'm looking if the position of this projectile that I'm shooting, like it's literally going to be a projectile that shoots down, right? It's gonna hit that rectangle because it could literally be so fast that it tunnels through, right? So it tunnels through and then it like moves up again and moves down again, and like you get the stuttering effect. I don't know that, so but I'll still try to put it to get it to work in a 20 by 20 collision rectangle, and if it works, it works. Who cares? It's not gonna be the perfect solution, but it's still gonna work if I make this rectangle big enough. This is not the perfect solution, but it's going to be a solution. I think we need to add a damaging area, which is the sprite effect magma puddle, I think it's called, yeah. And then it's gonna do... Oh, and then what is the duration, right? That's the duration. I want this to be alive for a second. And then the damage, we'll just use some flat amount of damage. Let's say it does 50 damage, which is a lot. Or maybe let's say 20 damage for now. And then later on we will scale the damage with the level of the weapon. The level of the weapon is not something I'll be able to do today. Because I told my girlfriend that I will start working or preparing food for her parents because they visit us today. And I told her that I would do that right now. But I want to see the magma ring in effect. Maybe I can do it. Exactly, sometimes O n to the power of 3 is better than nothing. That's nice. Cakez. My connection got lost for a while. Position J. Target position is enemy position, and then AA dot position is AA dot target position minus vec2. Whoops. And I want them to spawn off screen, so 2000 or 1500. That's difficult. It should be, well, 1500 should be okay. Then function style and location. Collision rect. Oh, I don't have, wait. Stupid. Like this. Offsets. Oh wait, damaging area is going to be at the AA target position. So we want to add a magma puddle at the target position. And scale that by 2, yeah. I see this number 2 should actually be a constant in config.h. Should be a unit scale, yeah. There should be another scale here. As undeclared identifier. Oh, we really need to get the sprite. Okay. Good. Let's close that because we also changed some data. Now, I think the magma ring... Wait, the active weapon. What am I drawing? I want to draw something. If it's pointed rect, otherwise. If it's not inside the rectangle yet, then I want to draw something. H sprite. Suppose, and then we get the sprite, I suppose. I get that here. We can use sprite effect magma puddle at the AA position. So this is going to be the small magma thing falling down. Player scale. Then I should also do player scale here. Or let's say unit scale. This is something I have to fix tomorrow. Using unit scale here and then using 2.0 here is kind of cringe. I'll have to look at this tomorrow. 1.5. Render options. We don't need any flipping here. That is not needed. Okay, I think that looks good. So I want to draw this magma puddle. And then for the other dude, I want to add the magma ring. So where's who's who? Made a choice. We add the weapon to who's who, which is weapon magma ring. Okay, and then in level up, whip. Oh god, this is big. Oh no. Whip AoE color white. Okay. Magma ring. Box color, color white. AoE rect is level up menu position. I think that's okay. Point and rect box color, sliced menu, raw sprite, sprite icon, magma ring, and then get weapon, weapon magma ring. And if we have, we call it magma ring here. And then we need to get the magma ring level descriptions, and I think so for now. Text, I think it's in texts. Just gonna copy that and call it magma ring level description. Creates a magma puddle. Yeah, like I don't have much time to do this right now. I'm literally over time already, so I'll just leave it like this. And then point and rect, AoE rect. It's gonna be called magma rect. Magma ring rect. Magma ring rect. Can make a mistake here, I have to be careful. See, all of this is duplicated code, it's not very nice. And I would like to make that better. But it works. Like I should make a long magma ring rect undeclared identifier. Magma ring level description. I should make a long stream where I change this code and try to make it better. Oh wait, there's garlic level. Magma ring level. A ring. There's also garlic level descriptions. Magma ring level descriptions. See, this is so error prone that I have to do this in a better way. This is probably going to be merged into multiple arrays, or one array that has multiple, it's a two-dimensional array. And then here we need to have like some sort of for loop. It should work if I do a for loop out of this. It's probably gonna look shit, but we'll see. Probably not even gonna work, but let's see. Okay. I don't have enemy count, huh? That is... Hmm. 887. What if you do modulo 1? What is 0 modulo 1 and 1 modulo 1? Wait, we could do the following. Game state enemies.count. Then do that. Otherwise, just say the enemy index is 0. Or just say, yeah, the enemy index is 0, and then these enemies are not. That could be a weird index though. If game state enemies.count. I wanna do all of that. This. and break. Otherwise, I want to continue. But what about the time passed? I suppose I want to do... Otherwise, I want to set the time passed. Because I don't want to have, like, a situation where there's no enemies on screen. That won't happen, but maybe. And then I keep increasing the time passed. And then we have a while loop here where this basically does a million shots on screen, right? So I want to set the time passed to... Am I late? Yeah, I'm about to leave. Like, I have to prepare food for my girlfriend's parents. They're coming on today to us. You're coming at the right time because I'm about to test. Skill cooldown or W time passed plus ET. Or W time passed. I wanna set it to the minimum so that we only fire at most once. Right, and then we continue because we do not want... Wait, that should be equals. Okay, let's try that, if that works. Probably not. It doesn't do anything. Or if it does, it's not showing that it does anything. Okay, wait. That sucks. I wonder if that ever happens. And if it does that then ever happen? It does? Okay. Let's wait for that to happen. Okay. So we add an active attack. Magma ring. Okay. Active attack. So we should have one here now. What happens? We have a magma ring. We set the position. So yeah, I'm at minus 400. So I'm... Maybe it's not moving fast enough. Minus 460. Wait. What? If AA greater than skill effect duration. Oh, I see. I need to remove that. Active attack ran out. Yeah, so we cannot do the duration here. That's why it stops. I have to hurry up. I don't want to be late. If it's inside the rectangle, I literally want to do this. So I suppose I always have to do a continue. progress, right? Oh, this is the magma ring. Creates a magma puddle. Yeah, that's the one we did today. Boom. And now he should be firing these. For some reason, they sometimes move. Yeah, like I need to do something with these. It's a cool idea, but it's not. It's not working properly yet. Magma puddle. Magma puddle. What? Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I need to, and it should always land on screen. I need to get ready. Guts! So yeah, if anyone wants to check out, the link is in the description. For the repository, it's public. Mama puddle, really? It's called Mama puddle? Oh, I see. Anyways, I have to go now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be online on Twitch tomorrow. Ready. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place on Twitch. And then on YouTube after that. But we'll see how much YouTube I will do because tomorrow is Christmas. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'll definitely continue on YouTube. Guys, thank you for joining and see you tomorrow. Peace.